Tucson as we are set for a showdown in the Arizona Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So San Jose State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. There
he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Spartans want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So Northwestern's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got him behind the line. It's Wagner. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Johnson looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it over. Wide open spaces. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Northwestern. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
That makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Gets the back moving. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield, it's Bullock.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here in the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Spartans want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Fires into the end zone. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. An extra point here will tie the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The inside handoff. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The RPO fire complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that play. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Breaks into the open. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like one. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger wins to throw the football in.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking for room. It's Robinson. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. In the middle, it's Carrion. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Spartans started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position, you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hills. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rasmussen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. To throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Spartans hit it quickly to the line. Looking for room. It's Robinson. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Black. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on. There we go. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Spartans get this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Throws toward the end zone.
The way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautiful. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle is Wagner. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Wagner. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Northwestern will send out the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first two quarters of football in Tucson and an intriguing Arizona Bowl. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Arizona Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on, and they need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not going to win this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the throwing amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. It's complete. There he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Northwestern. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Just searching and working for the running route as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Nice move there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They're going to ride this running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Bullock. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Johnson looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Finds a tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Bullock. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Johnson wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll go to the sneak. Got him up for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's up enough to get the first and 10 from the 11.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Under fire. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something rolling.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your...
Oh, out of space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Rasmussen. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Northwestern right back to the line. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots, try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by...
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Well, we're winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. There he goes. He just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Johnson wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Puts it out of the air. They'll immediately call timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rasmussen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He'll do it himself. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Off-play action on first down. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to swing it on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is won.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at it any different. They were looking at it come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right. right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,